Good evening, children. From Monday onwards, your practical CBSE practical examination start. Okay. I hope all of you are preparing. Okay. Prepare well for the examination. Your pre-board practice examination. I have gone through your papers, but your performance is very bad. Okay. So go through all the experiments very well. Read the experiment, read the procedure very well before coming to the lab. So when you come to the lab on Monday for your practical examination, all of you must bring your journals, and journals must be properly covered. Okay? You write your roll number in white sticker and paste on the front side of the journal. You look in the index page. The index page must be perfectly done. Dates of experiments must be written. Page number must be written. Don't simply put the page number 1, 2, 3. You have to number each page, and the corresponding number must be written in the index page. And check all of your experiments are signed. Your certificate pages are signed. If it is not signed, you can show me on Monday morning. If you are not finding me on Sunday morning, I may be busy with the practical work. You can ask any other teacher there to sign. They will sign it. Okay. So you must bring your journals, project files, and if you have done an activity or working model as a project, you have to bring that model also. And your project, you should be thorough about your projects. During Viva, they will ask from questions from your project. Viva questions will be based on project and experiments. You should know all the experiments. Okay. When you look in the lab manual, after each experiment, you can see some Viva questions. So you read the procedure, understand the procedure well, and also you learn those Viva questions. Viva questions will be from projects and also from the experiments and activities. They can ask related theory of the experiments. Okay, so be prepared well. Okay, and for practical exam, you have to do 2 experiments and 1 activity. You have to manage your time. The time will be written on the whiteboard. So instructions are written on the whiteboard. Your writing matter should contain all those instructions written in the on the whiteboard. In the same order you have to write. First thing is aim. Aim is your question itself. Then you have to write the apparatus, theory, formula. Okay. In formula, the terms must be explained. Suppose R equals V by I. You have to explain what is V, what is I. Okay. 2 sources of model graph must be drawn. Circuit diagram. These all written on the board. What all thing you have to write in the examination paper, it is displayed on the whiteboard in the lab. Same order you have to follow. And your writing must be neat. You have to write the observations like range of ammeter, range of voltmeter, all these things you have to write. Least count. What is a least count of voltmeter, ammeter? For example, I am telling, or which instrument you are using, that least count you have to write. Another thing, tabular column. You have to draw neatly tabular column. You can draw with a pen. Okay, draw with the pen. Don't use pencil. Draw with the pen. And each column of the Tableau column contains some heading like ammeter reading, voltmeter reading, or microscope reading. Okay. On that top column, suppose ammeter reading, you have to write the unit also, ampere. Voltmeter reading, you have to write the unit voltmeter. Okay. So you can draw the Tableau column in one fresh page. Okay. Top of the Tableau column, you have to write the observations like what is ammeter reading, what is voltmeter reading, range, least count of the voltmeter, least count of the ammeter, range, etc. You have to write on the top above the Tableau column. Tableau column, draw neatly with the pen. Okay. While you take the readings, first time you can write with the pencil. Okay. After you completely taken the reading, you have to rewrite it with the pen. Rub off the pencil mark and write with the pen. You should not overwrite. You should not cut. Your presentation must be very neat. If your presentation is bad, the paper presentation is bad, you may not get full mark. Okay. So if you write, present nicely, neatly, okay, and do the experiment well, you can get 30 marks. It is not very difficult to get 30 marks, but your presentation must be neat. You must write 2 sources of error and 2 precautions. Graph also you have to draw neatly. Graph, first you write the name of the graph. Suppose you are drawing graph between voltage and current. So write on the top, VI graph, voltage current graph, Ohm's law. Then write the scale. Don't forget to write the scale. Okay, x-axis, 1 centimeter is 1 volt, 2 volt, like that. You have to write the scale. And you should bring pencil. Okay, the pencil should be a sharpened one. You should not draw lines or curve very thick. Very pointed pencil you bring. When you are drawing curves, curves must be smooth curves. Okay. These are the things you have to be very careful. Okay, children. So Viva will be from your project and experiments. The related theory also they will ask. Calculations, that substitution part must be shown in the book. Don't write on the in the full, don't scribble in the full paper. Give some separate space for calculation. You have to substitute the quantities in the formula. Suppose you are finding resistance by slope. Okay, slope, there is an equation, right? In that equation, write the values. You are finding resistivity. Write the equation for resistivity and put the values, substitute, and calculation must be shown. Don't forget to write the result. When you write the result, you have to write result with the units. Okay, and there should not be any malpractices in the lab. Okay, if you have any doubt, you can ask the teacher there. Don't talk among yourself. Okay, so if you are talking yourself or trying to copy, the examiner will make a note of that. They can send you out or they can reduce the mark. So don't talk each other. Okay, do silently, carefully. If you have any doubt, you can ask the teachers there. They will tell, they will help you. Okay, so don't talk each other. so that the examiner will notice you. Okay. So I wish you all the best for the coming practical examination. Do well. Try to get full mark. Okay. Thank you.